Hello guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today's recipe, I'm going to share with you some sauces you can use on Daniel fast. You will love it. So please, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing, like and share this video. And so we are going to start with our first sauce, and that's going to be vegetable sauce. So I have my salt here, my carrot, bell pepper, tomatoes and onion. Yes, so what I'm going to do is to slice all the vegetables. Yes, and I'm not going to take the seeds of the bell peppers out. No, I'll just add everything together. And then I have my olive oil on fire. Yes, the oil is much, but that is because the sauce is not going to be consumed at a go. It will be kept and be used when it's needed. Yes, so I just poured in my vegetables. I'm going to add my pepper and garlic and ginger and my natural spices to it. Yes, so I will stir fry this for about 3 to 5 minutes. Yes, okay. So this is it, and I'm going to put off the fire and let it cool. Yes, so when it cools like this, I'm going to pour everything to the blender and then add my tomatoes and onions to it. Yes, and I'm going to blend everything together. I didn't add water, I just used the oil to blend it smoothly. Yes, so I've placed the saucepan back on fire, and I'm going to pour the blended ingredients straight into the saucepan, and we are going to cook this for it to be dry. We are just going to take any form of excess moisture from it. Okay, so I'm adding black and white pepper to it and my salt. Yes, so mix everything, and we are going to cook this so we see the oil on the surface, or extract a little bit of oil. Yes, and so this is it, it's cooking. Yes, so this is our vegetable sauce. And so what you have to do is allow it to cool, then pour it into some container that you can cover, and then store it in the fridge. Whenever you need it, you use it for your Daniel fast. Okay, so we are going to have our second sauce, and that's red oil sauce. Yes, red oil sauce. So we are adding our tomatoes, onions, ginger and garlic to our grinder, and we are going to grind this. Okay, so this is ready. It's okay. Okay, so we have our saucepan on fire and just poured in red oil, palm nut oil, and let it warm up. Yes, and we are going to pour some onions, sliced onions. Yes, and then we'll stir fry it a bit, and then we are going to pour in the blended ingredients, yes, to it, and we are going to cook this very well. Yes, so we'll give it a little bit of water too, yes, to help the cooking process. Okay, please do well to subscribe for me, like and share this video, and leave a comment. Okay, so at this point you can add your spices, and that is natural spices, because this is Daniel fast, so you can't add any artificial. So I'm adding salt and dried thyme. Yes, and I'm adding black and white pepper also. Yes, then that is the spice that I'm using. Yes, and so we'll allow it to cook dry, and that will be all. So this is it for our red oil sauce. So we are going to have a green sauce also. Yes, so we have green pepper, spring onion, green chilies, onions as well, and also salt, ginger, garlic, and natural mixed spices. We're also going to add dried thyme and cinnamon powder and our olive oil. So we are going to blend all this, everything together, with the exception of the cinnamon powder and the dried thyme. We are not going to blend them. So after blending, we just pour everything and then put it on fire and allow it to cook. Yes, you're going to cook this to get all the excess moisture out. Yes, all the water out, cooking it dry. Yes. Okay, so this is it, and we are going to add our cinnamon powder and the dried thyme to it. Yes, so everything we are using is natural, organic, not artificial, because this is for Daniel fast. Do you get it? Okay, so we have oil on fire. Just added some sliced onions to it, and we are going to stir fry this a bit, just for a minute or two, and we're going to add all our cooked ingredients to it. Yes, as I said, the oil is enough, but at the end of the day, you are not going to eat everything at a go. Yes, so it's okay. You store it in the fridge. Whenever you need some, you just take some and that'll be okay. And so this is it. We are going to just have to give it a taste and see if the salt is okay for you. Then you adjust the quantity to your preference. So the water, everything is dry. You need to make sure that you have taken most of the moisture or the excess water from it. And so this is it. You can store this in a airtight container and then keep it in the fridge. Our next sauce is a black sauce. Yes, black chili sauce. And so what we are doing is, this is chaff from soya. So when you make your tofu or your soya milk, yes, the chaff from it, after squeezing the milk, this is the chaff. So I just added salt and black and white pepper, mixed everything, and I'm scooping this into a plastic, and then I will tie this. Yes, so while you are doing this, you should have water on fire. Do you get it? Make sure you have water on fire, boiling water. And so after tying this, we'll just take it to the water on fire, and we are going to drop everything in, and we'll cover and allow it to boil and cook very well. When it's cooked, you realize that the color will change. Yes, and so when it's cooked, you see the color will change a bit brown. So what you are going to do is to take everything and then spread it on our baking sheets. Yes, we are going to spread everything, and we are going to dry this. Yes, very necessary. We are going to dry it. And so spread everything and then we'll dry. Please do well to subscribe for me, like this video for me, leave a comment, let me know what you think. If you also have an idea, you share with me. So we will dry this in the sun for some time. I dried it for about 3 hours in the sun, and then I decided to complete the drying with my oven. So just make sure that the oven is very low. So what you're going to do is you're going to blend these ingredients with the plus the natural mixed spices, with the exception of the chili pepper. Yes, and we are going to add these also to the ingredients and blend. Okay, so we are checking on our soya chaff. Yes, and it's getting dry. Want it to be very, very dry. Yes. Okay, so after blending everything, we'll pour it and then put it on fire. We are going to cook this down. We are going to cook it dry. Yes, we just need all the excess water out. Yes. Okay, so we are going to check on our soya now, soya chaff now, and it's okay. At this point, it's okay. It's very dry, so just take it out from the oven and then set it aside. So this is the cooked ingredient. Yes, the cooked mixture. We have oil on fire. We'll pour everything into the oil. That is olive oil. You can also make use of coconut oil, and that will be okay. It will be okay. Yes. So we'll cook this dry. Yes, we want it to be dry, and we'll cover it again and then give it more time to dry up. And so at this point, what you're going to do is to add soya to it. I just added salt solution, yes, to it. So you're going to add the soya also to it, yes, and then stir it together. But what I will do is, this was too dry for me, so I'll just add a little bit of water just to loosen up and help it to cook very well. Yes, it's very necessary. This is dry, so just a little bit of water to loosen up and allow it to cook very well. Please like this video for me, share for me, subscribe, leave a comment as well. Very, very necessary. Okay, so we are going to add our chili pepper to it. That is the powdered pepper. We are going to add it to it. You can decide the quantity. You can just use a little, but this is hot. I wanted it very hot, so I'll even increase the quantity of the powdered pepper or the chili, so you can decide to use less. So this is black and white pepper, and these are natural, and I'm adding some nutmeg also to it, which is also a natural spices. So just make sure that every spice that you are using is natural, not artificial. So I decided to increase the oil quantity because this sauce, when you are making, you need a lot of oil. Yes, in Ghana we'll call it shito. You need a lot of oil, but the good news is you are not going to eat everything at a go, and so it's okay. So I just added a bit of the chili to it. You know, on Daniel fast, you are not supposed to take in too much fat, just a little. And so this, even if you are serving yourself, a tablespoon will be okay, or 2 tablespoons will be okay. And so our sauce is getting ready. It's almost ready, and you are going to love this. Just give it a try and you will enjoy every bit of it. And so this too, you have to let it cool and then pour it into container that you can store. This, you don't necessarily have to put it in the fridge. No, you can just pour it into your container, like a container like this, and then cover it. Make sure you have enough oil on top. Cover it and leave it on the counter. Whenever you dish, you clean the edges, and that'll be okay. Okay, so our next sauce or last sauce is tomato sauce. So we have some onions, chili pepper, black and white pepper, tomatoes, and dried thyme and cinnamon powder. So what you're going to do is, we are going to cook this. So we cooked the onion and the tomatoes, we parboiled it, and you're going to add everything to the blender and blend it together. Yes, you are going to blend everything, including these are natural mixed spices. Everything is natural there, nothing artificial. So we'll blend everything together, and then we have our oil on fire. This is coconut oil. Yes, so we just added our blended ingredients to it, and we are going to cook this dry. Yes. Please subscribe, like this video, share, and leave a comment for me, and make sure you click on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. Okay, so our sauce is getting ready, and we are going to add salt, dried thyme, and then cinnamon powder to 8. Yes, and then black and white pepper. We will add all that, stir it together, and then give it time for it to cook very well, and that will be okay. Yes, so I added some few onions to it. For me, I love onions, so usually when I'm preparing sauce, I will have onion as my last ingredient. Okay, so finally our sauce is ready. So just keep it in the fridge, and then whenever you are ready, you use it. Thanks so much for watching. Please like this video, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. Bye bye.